Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Hey, happy Monday, everyone. How are you? Welcome to J is for Justice. We have some news. Finally, some news. I'm sure you guys have all already heard. This isn't new news. It's just my take on the new news, I guess, and me bringing it to you in my own way. Hey, Ontario, Canada, Gigi in the house. We've got Debbie Whitehead. Hello. Oh, there's an echo. Weird. Hold on. How about now? Is there an echo? Is it gone? You guys are all like, echo, 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 echo. Okay. Hey, Diamond. How is it now? Is it better? Better. I'll give it a second because I think you guys are behind a little bit. Hello, Miss Prophet. Hello, Miss Cher. We have the lovely Cher in the house. So before we start, let's... Shut up. Don't shut up. Don't shut up, Cher. So Cher's going to be live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. I want to welcome all of the returning members. You are my Roberters. Especially you, Happy Girl. You are the main on this channel today. So today, Happy Girl is the main. But Digger just entered the house, so it's a tie. It's a tie. Let's do a poll. 1 is Digger is, and 2 is Happy Girl is. 1 for Digger, 2 for Happy Girl. Let's see who we got. In the meantime, Cooter Brown is here. No, it's not members only. I was just saying hi to the members. Cool your jets. Everything's good here. Everything's good in the J is for Justice house. And that's where you're at right now. You're in my house. It looks like Digger is the main today. Happy Girl, consider yourself blessed. Skulls, he took you out. Okay. Digger, it tipped over the scale because of Scott Skulls. Hello, Jean Clay. Welcome you guys to my channel. Welcome back. I would say all of y'all with a wrench are official. All right. So without further ado, I want to play this really quick, and then we're going to get into the latest news with Donald Wells. This I'd never seen uncut. This is uncut Donald Wells. Proceed with caution. Caution, graphic content. Caution, trigger alert. Caution. Wait. I don't think you guys can hear that. I don't think you can hear that. Happy Girl is very nice. She's very sweet, but so is... That will never get old, and I cannot wait until Scott Skulls does his Bertolino portrait. If you guys are not aware of that, Scott Skulls is going to be doing his first true crime portrait and he's going to do Steve Bertolino. So Bertolino, if anybody knows him or can reach him, you may just want to let him know because he may want to buy that when it's all said and done. I'm sure it will portray him in a perfect light. Just saying. All right, so let me add some audio so that you can hear this. And if you hear dogs going crazy, my dogs are in there like... My soundboard's really quiet? Is it really? Oh, I was using it. What do you mean, my horse? What does the horse mean? Since when am I getting a horse? What is it? Sounds like somebody made a plan without me, is what I'm thinking. A distant rebirder. Distant reverters aren't good. We need full-fledged reverters, don't we? I think we do. I think we need full-out reverters, not just little ones. Oh my God, these dogs. Nuts. They're crazy, I tell you. Crazy. Okay, so let's see if you can hear the soundboard now. Let's do a little tester before we go.
Reverter.
I'm pretty sure you heard that. Now we got to go back because Cher, if you're still here. Don't shut up, Cher. Don't shut up, Cher. Am I echoing again or are those people behind? Let me know. Let me know if my audio is echoing right here at this moment. I'm echoing again. Why? I don't understand why it's echoing like that. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I think I know what I did. I know, you guys. You know me. I refuse to use Streamlabs because I'm stubborn. And every time I have a snafu. But it's okay. It's all good. I know what I need to do. I'm learning. I got to turn off the monitor and output. And looky there. I think we are in biz. Alicia, I don't know. Okay, we're good, man. Christy Blue. Mimsy.
Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Moderators.
Mount up.
It sounded cool. Ooh, Scott says, I bet Don's voice will be echoing off those concrete walls. Whoa. Hold the phone. Now tell me if you can hear everything. Woohoo, we are in biz. And it only took me, let's see, how long have I been live? 9 minutes? Pff, shit. That ain't bad. Come on now. Let me slow the charts. Oh, wow. It sounded like almost like I was a carny. I kind of sounded like a carny, like one of those guess your weight. Come on over here. Pop this balloon for a Def Leppard mirror. I bet Scott H went and won his girlfriend a Def Leopard mirror at the county fair back in the day. What do you think? Hey, Jennifer. Good to see you here. Hi, Anna. Linda says, oh, yeah, we'll talk about all of this, Linda. I'm not against people having empathy for anyone. Spooky. No, it's
Creepy.
Hey, Loose Lips. Good to see you, too. Scott H got another rose. Unicole County. Yeah, I saw something on that. Cher sent me, pardon me. Cher sent me a clip, and then I went on the news site, and it was there, and I was like, oh, wow. But I haven't watched the one on the news. Jules says, okay, that's
Creepy.
because I'm wearing a Def Leppard shirt, she says. Let me see if this new chat pin thing works while we're testing a mother out. And it doesn't. I'm supposed to be able to highlight chat, but it's not letting me. Let me slow down this chat room. I feel like we're on AOL again. Don't break out your punters, people. Do you remember punters? Punter programs? Not that I ever used one of those. I would never, ever punt someone. Well, maybe I would. Okay, let's see here. Hello, Bree. Shane Culkin. Hey, Shane. I'm glad to see that you're making more lives. You must be settling down there in the big city. The big city. The city that never, or no. What is it? It's not the city that never sleeps. That's Vegas. My bad. Candace will let everything go. You think so, Loose Lips? You spent a lot of time talking to her. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Look who is here.
This guy is just a nut.
Prepper 101. Welcome back, Preps. Good to see you. She is going to lose everything if Benny don't get enough super chats. New York City is the city that never sleeps. Okay. So is Vegas, though. Oh, Lord. Sometimes I just need to just zip thy lip. You know it? There's a U-Haul on the hill. Do we have live footage of that? Come on now. You can't tell me that and not have live footage. Who's got the drone up? One shot, Scott. I get it. Oh, I am Nona. Happy birthday, Prepper. Uh-oh, Prepper's gonna get on the like situation, so look out, because he's a true prepper. You don't want to mess with him. All right, let's listen to this, and then you guys keep your eyes on whatever it is you're looking at. I stayed up for like 2 and like almost 3 days, Maligator. It's easy to do. You go out there and it's like 3 hours behind, and it doesn't even seem like the time changes. There's no clocks anywhere. Candace doesn't know how to adult, but does she really have to adult? Let's talk about it in a minute. Let me play these because this is, I liked hearing it uncut with the, the reporters, the Roberters out of it. Thank you, Tracy.
You like to twirl.
Yo.
Roberta.
Maybe Don can twirl. in his cell and twirl on down to laundry and twirl on down to the showers.
We wanted to go into the house, so my wife watched her go into the door, and she went into the house, and the boys were on the internet, of course, and she wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys. So when her mother come in, she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down in the basement. She didn't answer, so she went down there, and she was gone.
Cotton candy boobs.
Some bad person grabbed her, but we have no idea that the FBI and the police have covered every single base, everything that anybody can think of, they've covered.
Did that seem weird to you? Like the first part, it was like
She was planting flowers with her mother and her grandmother, and she wanted to go into the house, so my wife watched her go into the door, and she went into the house, and the boys were on the internet, of course, and she wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys. So when her mother come in, she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down in the basement. She didn't answer, so she went down there, and she was gone.
Okay, hold on, share. Are you talking about the campground text? I just felt like it was very scripted. I just felt like it was scripted. Hey, Dawn. Poor Dawn. Her name sounds like Dawn, but Dawn. Like how like a Boston person would say her name. She's Dawn. But we won't hold it against you, Dawn. We love you here because it's Dawn, not Dawn. Yeah, I mean, it's just that video had a different context to me today. Without the reporters cutting in and yeah, it seemed very scripted. Let's watch it one more time and then we're going to watch the newest.
She was planting flowers with her mother and her grandmother, and she wanted to go into the house, so my wife watched her go into the door, and she went into the house, and the boys were on the internet, of course, and she wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys. So when her mother come in, she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down in the basement. She didn't answer, so she went down there, and she was gone. She was planting flowers with her mother and her grandmother, and she wanted to go into the house, so my wife watched her go into the door, and she went into the house, and the boys were on the internet, of course, and she wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys. So when her mother come in, she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down in the basement. She didn't answer, so she went down there, and she was gone.
That clip right there shows me that it was not the sun in his eyes. I always thought it was the sun in his eyes. I really don't think it was. I mean, if this little girl liked to be outside, why would she deliberately want to go in that dungeon of a basement? Oh shit, a body taken from a campground? All right, hold up. Are you freaking kidding me? Cher said there was a body there. Oh my God. Hold on. One person detained after body found in campground. Oh, here it is. Hold on, I'll read your guys' comments about that video in a second. Let's see what this is about. This is Unicoi County, a coroner has removed a body from the scene of a Unicoi County Sheriff's Office investigation Monday. Okay, here, we're going to watch a video now.
Now, Unicoi County, where authorities are on the scene of what appears to be a death investigation.
Yeah, investigators have not given any details into why there is police presence right now at the Nolichucky Gorge campground outside of Irwin. But the coroner and medical examiner, we are told, just left the scene.
John Janko is there, and he's working to get updates on this investigation in Unicoi County. John?
Josh, Sarah, I'm just outside the Nolichucky Gorge campgrounds. This is as close as we're able to get right now. Now, investigators have not confirmed anything, but about a half hour ago, we saw what appears to be a body that has been removed. Like Sarah just said, I saw the coroner and a medical examiner's vehicle just leave the scene. Since we've been on scene, we've seen Unicoi County Sheriff's Office and Tennessee Bureau of Investigation vehicles. We've also seen an ETSU medical examiner's office vehicle. A campground manager tells us investigators have been talking to residents here. At this time, we have not been told what this investigation is related to or why part of the campground was taped off. We've reached out to the TBI for more details, and they referred us to the Unicoi County Sheriff. We've not heard back from the sheriff just yet. We'll keep you posted with updates throughout the evening.
Okay, I want to know why you guys in chat. Okay, I'm going to call you out because if you're going to state this in my chat, you need to come correct with a link. Swamp Beast. It's not summer, you guys. How do you know? Because the news just said, and that was posted like 20 minutes ago, that they reached out to the Unicoi County Sheriff's Office, haven't heard back, and that they were as close as they could possibly get on the scene, and they have no answers, and they were not given what this was related to. If it was related to the prisoners, they weren't given that. If it was related to some other case, they weren't given that. So, unless you're on the scene, are you on the scene right now, Swamp Beast? Alicia Presio? It's not summer. It is relating to the escaped inmates. I didn't say it was summer. I just played a news clip that said there was a heavy police presence at this campground in that area. So unless you guys have like a body, because they said a body, not remains. Why does that mean it has to be the inmates? No one said it was summer. Oh my God, you guys, chill. Chill. Okay. Anyways, there we go. We don't know what that is related to because they don't know yet. So we'll be keeping our eyes on the news when they release what this is related to. But there is a body found at a campground approximately an hour away from this incident. This is not where the two inmates that were found dead earlier were found. We don't know what this is related to because they have not confirmed. Okay? So we just gotta wait. Show us on the map. Okay. We will. We'll look at Google Maps right now. Just don't get ahead of yourselves, man. You can't come in and be like, hey, it's not this, it's this. Like, if you don't know, you can't do that because then people read that and then they go to like another live and then they say that and then they say, I heard it on J is for Justice said, it was summer. And then that's how the shit gets started and then drama gets started. I don't want any drama. This is about Summer Wells case only. So let's go to this campground on the map. Unicoi County. What is this called? Noli Chucky Gorge. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Okay. Noli Chucky Gorge. There you go. Yeah, about an hour. Over here. See Jonesboro? Wait, can y'all see this? Hold up. Let me get my mug off here. Woo! Isn't that better? That was my dog that just belched. That was not me. Okay. So there you see 110 Ben Hill Road. And then down at the bottom, let me make that a little bit bigger. You see Nola Chucky. Scott H. said he used to camp there all the time with his son. Yikes. Nobody said yikes, Ashley. But I just did. I said yikes. Did he really? Why won't this go bigger? I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, so anyways, you see 110 Ben Hill Road here. Can you see my mouser? Here's Jonesboro. See Jonesboro right in the middle? Hour and 20. Crystal Pixel.
Ashley, nobody said yikes, he hasn't come home, Ashley.
Who is Scott H? I don't know. He is the mysterious Scott H. So what's in Fall Branch? I saw True Crime and Coffee said it's so close to Fall Branch. So, I wonder if this type of thing happens quite often in those parts, i.e., random dead people found at campgrounds. I don't know. A quick Google search will tell us. Body found campground. This is how you find things out. Tennessee. And let's see how much shiz comes up. Here we go. I'm going to share my screen with you. And you're going to be like, holy hell. Are you kidding me right now? You should see all these articles. I think we all need to just cool it. Cool it, cool it, cool our jets. So hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, so you have, that one there that we just talked about. That's the one we just watched. But if you just scroll.
Do you like to twirl?
Just scroll and twirl. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, here, let's go to news. Look at this. Ugh. Murder investigation underway after body found outside camper. See, now why don't we hear about this? Who was killed? A man's body was found stabbed. 38-year-old Glenn Coffey. His brother killed him. Crazy. Anyways, just saying. I don't know how many bodies are found in the holler. So Paradise Holler might be a safe place. So anyways, that is where that campground is that a body was found at. and we're not getting any further information at this juncture. So we are going to move forward, and we're going to talk about Don. So we will obviously keep our eyes and ears open on the other story to see what that all means. But for this live, we're going to just focus on this crap. Okay, so let's go back here. Thank you. I mean, it could be that middle guy, but I don't know. I think they said that they were aware of like his, like where he was at an area or something. I'm not sure. We'll wait and see. That's all we can do. We have to be patient, you know. These things don't always move in the speed we want them to, unfortunately. You saw a good video about the holler? Hey, always late? I don't think he can, Shane. I don't think that is... Oh my God, my dog was just chewing my glasses. How dare you? God. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go.
The father of missing Hawkins County 6-year-old Summer Wells is in jail tonight after pleading guilty to driving under the influence and violating. The father of missing Hawkins County 6-year-old Summer Wells is in jail tonight after pleading guilty to driving under the influence and violating probation. Don Wells appeared in court this afternoon. He was arrested October 30th for DUI last year while he was still on probation for previous charges of possessing a firearm while he was intoxicated. Our cameras were not allowed in the courtroom, but Bianca Murray was there. Bianca, what happened today?
Well, Josh, Don Wells was taken into custody immediately after appearing in court today, and he was sentenced to serve 11 months and 29 days. However, he may not have to serve the entire sentence since he now faces multiple offenses pertaining to alcohol. Wells may be eligible for probation again after 180 days and the completion of an alcohol rehabilitation program. While in court today, Wells claimed a toxicology screen from the night of the arrest in October returned without evidence of drugs in his system. Wells also said a blood alcohol screening taken that night returned with a level of 0.13. He told Hawkins County General Sessions Judge Todd Ross that he, quote, wanted to get away that night as he and his wife were arguing. He also said that he and his wife are taking classes to regain custody of their sons and that he still works a full-time job. Wells told the judge that his job was in jeopardy because of some protesters showing up at his work. Today outside the courtroom, we saw a handful of protesters who also showed up. Now, it's important to note that no charges that Wells faced today pertain to his daughter's missing persons case. Now, that's 6-year-old Summer Wells, and no charges have been filed for that case. Josh?
An important point. Bianca, I understand you had some interaction with Don Wells before he was taken into custody. What happened?
Well, Josh, I didn't exactly speak with John Wells today, but while in court today, he did show me a note that he had written, and I'll read it to you now. It says, "Thanks to everyone for all positive support. It's been very difficult."
All right, Bianca Murray live for us in Key Sport tonight. Thank you for the update. And next week marks 8 months since Summer Wells was reported missing by her family from their home in the Beech Creek area of Hawkins County. You can submit tips in this Amber Alert case with the hotline number 1-800-TBI-FIND.
No matter what you do, there's a Chevy that's perfect to take you anywhere. See why Chevy is America's...
Okay. So he told the judge that he wasn't on drugs and what his blood alcohol level was? Why would he be telling the judge that? Shell wants to know why 11 months, 29 days. I think it has something to do with the fact that he was already on probation or something. I'm not really 100% sure what all that means. But Scott, okay, I saw what you put in chat. Okay, so we have the new Donald Wells mugshot. Hold on, I've got to do this two-factor authentication is needed, but it's a pain in the butt. All right, let's see here. So confusing. Okay. Thank you, Scott H., for sending this over. This is we have so many damn mugshots of this dude. Okay, let me download it. Allow. Hopefully I didn't just give Scott H full access to my hard drive here. Just kidding. All right. Here we go. Hold on. Boom. Is it there? There we go. There he is, folks. There he is. Wonder if he expected this. He was ordered to finish the rest of his probation. So intake date. So he was actually booked at 2:13 p.m. today. Release date none. 57 years old. Male, 6 foot, 215 pounds. But it says 2 charges there. I thought he was just charged with the DUI and they dropped the other charge. Yeah, he ain't happy at all. Hell no. I don't think he expected this, but this is the question that I wanted to ask all of you and get your take on it, because this is what stood out to me earlier when I was watching Scott H. So they have this website. They have a PR manager. Oops. They have a PR manager. They have their own website. They are taking their own tips. They're getting their house redone. Their team is supposed to be restoring the family. Am I forgetting anything? Am I forgetting anything that the team's supposed to be doing? Well, and they're supposed to be finding Summer. But Don had a court-appointed attorney? If they were trying to restore the family, why wouldn't they get him a good attorney to try to help through this? Scott's calls, I'm going to kill you with your bloopers. I really, really am. Okay. He had an attorney, but it was court appointed. So if they're going to go through all this trouble to redo the house, have this website to, try to build up their reputation again and restore the family, why wouldn't they pay for him to have good representation? Because a lawyer probably could have, maybe put him in rehab. I mean, I know he violated probation and they don't mess with that, but it just feels like with all the efforts that they're supposedly giving to restore the Wells family, that they would retain him a lawyer as well. I mean, why would you only go half-ass? And the people that are saying, oh, no one would represent him, you have money. You can find an attorney. Thank you, Rita, for subscribing.
Roberta.
Can the mods put Scott Skull's link in chat, please? He makes over the limit for court appointed? I don't know. He's been offered rehab and left on his own recog. But why is he going in front of the judge saying, Judge, my alcohol level was 1.3 and my blood didn't show any sign of drugs? So what's this talk about a U-Haul up on the hill? Is this confirmed? I don't know. I would be pissed, man. If I had a PR team. I think he was crying. If I had a PR team and they didn't get me a lawyer to at least get me the best deal that this lawyer could, I'd be pissed. They were supposed to go to counseling. Oh, and he told the judge that they were going to classes. JPay will be streaming on the next live. You're welcome, Scott Skulls. Yeah, I don't think he was actually working. I think that was all BS too. Because I think if he was actually working, he may have had a chance at maybe work release. No one is timed out, you guys. I have slow mode on because there's 1,600 people here. And if you even want to be able to read the chat, you have to slow mode it. But if you don't want to have to wait in between the 60 seconds, then if you become a member, you can bypass that. But it's not a prerequisite. If he owns that house and land, how on earth did he get a public defender? I don't think they can take your property and make you sell your property to get a lawyer to defend yourself. I don't think it works that way. Don and Candace thought the PR team meant they were going to Puerto Rico. Hi, Trevor Stewart, Dublin, Ireland. Oh, I always late said, look at Don's expression looking ass. Don and his side eye looking ass. Slicked back hair looking ass. Looking at his new cellmate looking ass. Was offered a while ago by YouTubers. Sorry, I'm terrible at not being clear enough. That's not the same, though, as having a PR team that is trying to restore your family publicly and that they don't, like, retain you a lawyer. Public defender, defended looking ass. Welcome, Shalea and Sandra. Welcome to the jungle.
Roberta.
Now you started me on that, always late. Drunk driving looking ass. Hey, vet girl. She says, oh my God, the PR team, shaking my head. PR people need to invest in a new profession. Really huge fail. Well, for real, like, it leads me to believe that either they don't want to defend him or they fumbled, but I don't think that's the case. They've really got, I mean, Loose Lip says Candace is not on the deed and they're not married looking ass. Lady at courthouse streaming said she saw TBI go in dark suits. Wonder if they talked to Don or just watched. They could have been there for another case too, to testify or whatnot. Who's paying for the PR team? I haven't heard that they are getting paid at all. I believe that Tim Mullen said he was not being paid. If I remember correctly, on his Facebook page, when he answered questions, his Facebook page question answering looking ass, he said in there that he was not being paid, that he was just doing this to help. Did you guys get an invitation to the party at 110 Ben Hill Road? I didn't get one. He could have put a lien on his house and got his own lawyer. I don't know if Candace was there. I did not hear she was there. No. Heather. PR team looking ass. That's what that picture says. PR team looking ass. Shannon is no longer talking with them either. Oh, wow. A lot has happened. It seems like there's been movement in the last couple weeks, doesn't it? Like, KR now I can... Ew, KR, that's gross. You're from Donegal, Ireland. Cool. Shalia. Did I say it right the second time? Wonder what life will be like for him in there. It won't be very fun looking ass. Don and Candace will call each other all the time. She will cause him to flunk rehab. Someone said she was outside selling puppies. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah, he's like PR team looking ass. No more Q&As with Don looking ass. No headphones dying looking ass. No dash cam looking ass. Katie S., are you joking? That's got to be a joke. Shell. Shell's a J is for awesome looking ass. Soap on a rope looking ass. You guys are too much. So, I mean, really what the question is what's going to happen next? So Don is in there for at least 180 days from what I understand. At least 180 days. So Candace is going to be all by herself with Grandis. So I guess depending on if you think Grandis knows anything, I mean, those two, Rose has been missing for a long time. I'm trying to, Yolanda. I'm being a smart ass. Oh, no more broken doors looking at.
Don't break my door, you fucking bitch. Right?
Oh, Cheryl will probably talk about it tonight. Cher's going to be live at 8 p.m. Eastern. You're not going to want to miss her lives. She is off the chain these days. She is putting it all out there, man. And this is the first I've been on YouTube today. Clearly, I missed something. Jenny Penny, I did receive your email. I do not want you to think that I ignored it. I just want to be able to have time to write you back. I don't want to respond to you in 2 sentences. That wouldn't be fair because you took a lot of time to write that to me. So I want to respond to you and I want to have time to respond to you. So I hope that, you weren't thinking that I was ignoring you. Candace will melt down looking ass. Yeah, so Donald, just to catch you guys up, if you have not seen this, Donald is in jail for at least 180 days. But he was sentenced to 11 months, 29 days. Steve, thank you, Steve. Steve says, Jay, you're as hot as a wood-burning stove in sub-zero temps in a cabin in northern Michigan looking ass. Thanks, Steve. Steve with your Bob Seger looking ass. Is Don's mom buried at a cemetery? I would think so. Can you guys put Cher's thing in chat? Well, Rocky, that doesn't necessarily mean no more 911 calls because, you know, Candace, she can always find a reason to call 911, just like, you know.
Roberta.
Candace is the danger. She's not in any danger, not feeling sorry for her sorry self. Is Rose her sister that's missing? Also, this might be a freak in the family. Something ain't right. What did Don do to get locked up? So Don actually violated probation. He was pulled over for a DUI. This is his second DUI in his lifetime. And he was already on probation from having a gun from the domestic violence incident back in October of 2021. So today he went for his hearing. Let's blow it up and you guys can see if he's got, someone said, does he have scratches? It's like a watermark. That's a watermark. I don't really see any scratches. I see like maybe some Don rosacea looking ass, but I don't see any scratches per se. I think his ass probably was crying. He seems like a big bitch. I read in the paper it was his second DUI, Mama of 5. But Mama of 5, how do you know? So Anna Morris, you watched that DUI happen live? I did not. I did not see that. Orange is the new black. You check the jails in Tennessee, they're only allowed to smoke electronic cigarettes. Gosh, here in Florida, you can't have anything like that. Like, you can't even have that. Hey, stop. You can't even have any kind of vape or anything like that. I would think a vape would be like the last thing you'd be able to have. So that's the thing. Good question. Will Don still have to go to court for the charges from his sister? Will they do that while he's serving time already? So that's the thing. We don't know if the prosecutor in Utah is going to file charges. We haven't heard anything on that. Like, that's all, you know, behind closed doors. But now that they have him in custody, I think that, you know, anything can happen. Thanks, cousins. So today, if you're just joining, Don Wells got gone to the clinker today. Don Wells got gone to the clinker. This is his latest mugshot. He doesn't look happy with his side-eye looking ass at 57 years old going back in the clink. Great example, right? Great example for your boys, Don. So what happened last time when he got gone to Utah, Candace threw a party. Let's see something here. Let me see if I can pull something up here. This might be a little bit interesting to take a look at. Now, Hawkins County is a little behind the times with their online access. But let me see if they have something. Oh, they do. Is this the right one? No. No. Shit. Hold on. Where is the city of New Brunswick? Is that in Hawkins County? New Brunswick? Linda Smith. Wonder if he got shiny new bracelets or scratched up used looking ass ones. Justice Janny. Jay, I didn't have enough subs to go live. However, I did a video outside the court today on Facebook Live. Oh, awesome, Justice Janny. Hey, Tracy. Sorry you didn't get a notification. What is your page on Facebook? Do you mind if I play your video? I'll put your link in the description of the video when I'm done with this live. If you don't mind, just put the name of your page and then I can pull it up if that's okay with you. I was seeing, because like sometimes most jails have like a handbook that kind of tells you like what they get when they go into jail. What's the, a handbook. But they don't have one online. There are 2 jails and prisons in Hawkins County, serving a population of 56,402 people in an area of 487 square miles. I sound like Scott H. There is 1 jail and 1 prison per 28,201 people, 1 jail and prison per 243 square miles. In 2005, they had 233 prisoners in the Hawkins County Jail. If you want to break it down by race, it says 175 of those people were white, 22 were Latino, 54 were black, and 2 were Asian. That's broken down by race. And then the number of inmates held for state prison was 40. Held for state jail was 2. Held for federal agencies was 11. And held for ICE was 11. Not very exciting there. 200 people in there. He's not loving life. Pretty sure he's getting a PB&J tonight. That's been wrapped in whatchamacallit, saran wrap, and smushed and in the refrigerator with an inmate's thumbprints in it. With a side of cold grain beans.
She liked to twirl.
I don't know, Linda. I hope not. I hope they would try to protect the boys as much as possible. Jenny Penny, what percentage of people are friends of Don's? 100. You missed my Carney impression in the beginning, Jenny Penny. I was echoing and I sounded like a Carney calling someone over to win the next Def Leppard or Guns N' Roses mirror. Candy can get welfare if she can't work. Well, she's a single woman. She's not pregnant and she doesn't have any kids. I think it's very hard to get welfare if you do nothing. Why wouldn't Candace be able to work? Why can't Candace go stand at the Priceless and bag groceries? Yeah, it was made 2 weeks prior with that nasty peanut butter and jelly that's mixed together that comes straight from the government. Pearl says, I'll take that mirror. Oh, main man, come on now. So did you guys catch Chris M's live last night? Debbie, yeah, he's going to have bad withdrawals. Let's get ready to rumble. She can't work because she ain't good. Yeah, she doesn't pay attention to time. The local article said he is in Rogersville. Well, it says here that jail is in Rogersville. Yeah, I know. I watch Cher. I know she talks a lot about the system and her personal experience too, and it's very, very sad. Electronic Medium says, I have 3 jobs. Candace can surely get one. I wonder if they would hire her down at the hippie house. What do you guys think? This is the employees at the hippie house.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Well, she'd be like, this here's the Skittles vape. I like this one a lot. This is the one I used to give to Hunter. He's going to miss those Dollar Generals. The Dollar General lunches.
We planted flowers on the side of the house.
What was cold? It's true. Did she not buy Hunter vapes? Hey, Dr. Melmo's in the house.
Maybe that's a sign.
Oh my gosh. It's a good time for Candace to go on a high protein, low carb diet. She can eat some. Oh my God, you guys are mean. Let's not be brutal. Let's not be brutal. She definitely can work. I just don't see why she can't work. What would make her disabled? She isn't too disabled to run around at the swimming hole or at the horse hole. Hey, Colorado Crime Con, how are you? Good to see you. Who's man? What? Why would you feel bad for neglectful parents? The abuse they put on their children through. The boys are who you should sympathize with, for sure. The kids did not ask to be born into that. Jenny, it was true, but it made me feel sad for a sec, and then I laughed. I mean, it is sad. This whole thing is sad, but it's like, we can't change how these people act. We can't make them be good people. We can't make them care about the things and prioritize what they need to prioritize. And it's just getting frustrating. It's just frustrating. She may have had learning disabilities, but that doesn't mean she can't work. I wonder what'll happen with the old Subaru. Will the Subaru get gone next? So after Donald gets gone, then the Subaru comes next. Betsy Leak, thank you for being a member for
you like to twirl.
5 whole months.
Roberta.
Thank you, thank you. You are the bomb.
Did you hear me? We're not going to have a good sense of humor if you make us do all this work to track you down.
See? It's frustrating. They still have to pay child support, right? Yes. Kelly Green, good point. She didn't have breeding disabilities. Yes, they have to pay. No lien on Subaru. It's paid for. Can you imagine the drama at her place of work? Who's going to hire her? I don't know. I mean, is that her problem at this point? Maybe she should have thought about the fact that her husband might end up in the clinker and she may have to have like plan B or C even. Maybe time to fire up that bus and get it fixed up and get a move on somewhere else. I don't know. Wesley Lee says she's next. I don't know. Right. I mean, Pearl Strand, you are so right. She said, here's a 2022 job application. Are you breathing? You're hired. Went out to eat last night to a well-known chain restaurant that is usually packed to the gill. When you walked in, it was packed with people waiting. But because they didn't have enough wait staff and they didn't have enough kitchen staff, the wait was like 40 minutes. Green-eyed PI, thank you. Wonder if Grandis will get gone since Tom's cash has gone. I don't know. Hey, Amy Darcy. I know she's not. She's the furthest thing from disabled. She walked her happy ass down that trail to the horse hole just fine. She plans her days just fine. She does her laundry. She folds it. She puts it away. She does everything she's supposed to do. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Is that... Wait, who said that? Patricia, what are you talking about? What car? She could become a carny again. Okay, so for those of you just joining, Don he got gone today to jail. He had a court hearing for the DUI, and he was sentenced to 11 months and 29 days. So there's more to his sentence there. Let's read about it. So it says, after a Monday afternoon appearance in Hawkins County General Sessions Court, thank you, Broken Dishes. She said, unfortunately, believe there are those in the community, cough, cough, who will be slipping her money in exchange for her silence. I certainly hope not. Because they certainly did not get Don a good attorney to try to, get him the best deal. Tiffany Worster, I hope they never get the boys back. It's sad. It's sad. Okay, so after a Monday afternoon appearance in Hawkins County General Sessions Court, thank you, Rebecca. Don Wells, father of missing Rogersville child Summer Wells, is now serving time in the Hawkins County Jail in connection to an October DUI arrest. During his 1 p.m. appearance, Wells pleaded guilty to his driving under the influence charge, and the state dropped all other charges from his October 30th arrest. Now, the reason they probably did that was because Candace wasn't like a willing witness. She dropped the PPO and all of that. Hopefully, Gigi, we can only hope. So while in court, Wells claimed a toxicology screen from the night of the arrest returned without evidence of drugs. Wells also said that a blood alcohol screening taken that night returned with a level of 0.13. Mocha Meadows Ma, J for J, disability takes at least 2 years. Not a simple process if applying and getting money, right? You typically get denied the first time from what I hear. Wells said in court that this was his first DUI. I thought it was his second. I stand corrected if that's true. To which the judge agreed. So that's true. First DUI. The mandatory minimum sentence for that charge is 48 hours in jail, 88 hours of community service, 1 year of a revoked license, and a $350 fine. However, since Wells' arrest was a violation of his probation related to a previous possession of a handgun while intoxicated charge, he must serve the remainder of his time of 11 months and 29 days at the Hawkins County Jail. Wells was taken directly from the Hawkins County Courthouse to the Hawkins County Jail that same afternoon. So it's like I said, the Hawkins County Jail is in Rogersville. Well, a 0.13 blood alcohol level, Amy Darcy, is well over the legal limit of 0.08. So that's where he was arrested. Wells passed a note in court to News Channel 11 Bianca Moraes, lucky her, which read, "Thanks to everyone for all the positive support. It's been very difficult.
Don't break my door, you fucking bitch." Right?
While in court, Wells told General Sessions Judge Todd Ross that he wanted to get away, as he and Bly were arguing. To which Judge Ross responded, "That's what feet are for." Because we all know it was in the headlines of the paper. Dum dum Don. We needed cigarettes. They dropped the other charges, Lips, and he pled guilty to the DUI. It says that Wells also told Judge Ross that he and Bly were taking classes to regain custody of their sons, and that he still worked a full-time job at the time. A handful of protesters appeared at the courthouse in relation to Summer Wells' disappearance. Nothing in the appearance was related to Summer, and to date, no charges have been filed against any person in relation to her disappearance. According to an affidavit filed with Hawkins County, Wells was allegedly found in a white GMC Sonoma on Van Hill Road after the vehicle failed to navigate a left-hand turn and drove onto the shoulder. Officers say they observed a bottle of what looked like alcohol in the passenger seat of the car, and the affidavit says they smelled alcohol. In speaking with Wells, officers say his eyes were bloodshot. Wells told officers that he had taken a couple shots of alcohol, the affidavit states, and that he had taken the bottle seen by officers from his wife, Candace Bly, because of an argument. The affidavit states that the bottle was half empty at the time. Couple shots. Officers then performed a field sobriety test with Wells, and the affidavit states that while officers observed no nystagmus, an eye condition that can appear when someone is under the influence of alcohol. Nystagmus. While Wells was at rest, they did observe distinct and sustained symptoms in both eyes at the maximum deviation when Wells' eyes were completely to the side. Side-eye looking ass. Wells was also asked to complete a heel-to-toe walk and turn test, and officers say he missed his toe 5 times, stepping off the line multiple times, and used his arms to balance. Hi, Rose. Jenny Betty. During a one-leg stand, I need the video of Donald Wells' sobriety tests. He did a one-leg stand, and
he liked to twirl.
And he twirled and twirled and twirled. And he dropped his foot to the ground twice, swayed, and bent his knee for balance.
He liked to twirl.
The affidavit says that while arresting officers read Wells his rights, he stated that he probably had too much to drink and told officers he would fail a blood draw test after they advised him what legal blood alcohol limits were. This is a developing story. Stay tuned for updates. He was saying there's no place like home. Yeah, I think he can get out. I think the minimum is 180 days. So if he's like good and all of that, like good behavior, what is that? Ew. If he has good behavior and stuff, I think he can get out in 180 days, but I think that's 6 months. So 180 days doesn't sound like a lot, but 6 months does. So Donald has gotten gone for at least 6 months. At least. That was a very, very, very stupid cigarette run. Let me just say that. All right, I want to play another video. Yeah, me too, Shell. I want to play another video. This is from June 22nd. So this was about a week after Summer got gone, and he was talking to the local news about his 2020 domestic assault arrest. Obviously, that was what he was on probation for. And he spoke with News Channel 11 about that. Let's take a listen back in time to June the 22nd.
A week ago tonight, News Channel 11 broke the news that crews were searching for a missing 5-year-old girl out of Hawkins County. Tonight, the search for Summer Wells enters its second week. Good evening, I'm Sarah Diamond.
I'm Josh Smith. Investigators now say they will continue the Amber Alert search, but starting tomorrow, they'll have a focus on specific areas using specialized teams. That area in Hawkins County, in and around the place that Summer Wells calls home. It's off Ben Hill Road. Also tonight, we learned Candace Bly, Summer Wells' mother, has passed a polygraph test that was administered today. That information coming from Summer's father, Don Wells. He talked with Ansley Daniel tonight and answered questions about his previous run-ins with the law.
This road here in Hawkins County was where Summer Wells was last seen 1 week ago. It's also where her father, Donald Wells, was arrested back in October over a domestic assault incident. That incident led to her mother filing an order of protection against him the following day. Tonight, Summer's father tells us that he and his wife have put that incident behind them, and all they want is for their daughter to come home safe.
That's all we can hope for, is for God to produce a miracle for all the Christian folks around here, because there's so many people praying.
Authorities say Summer Wells' parents have cooperated during the investigation, but according to Hawkins County court documents, this is not the first time officers were dispatched to the home on Ben Hill Road. They were there on October 14th for a domestic assault. Summer's mom, Candace Bly, told officers Donald Wells came home drunk and saw someone else in the house and believed that Bly was cheating on him.
I was in Utah, so she was thinking one thing and I was thinking another, you know, but once we got to talk and figured things out, you know, we smoothed it all out. I mean, it's just we weren't on the same page, a lack of communication.
The following day, Bly filed an order of protection against Wells. In the order, she says Wells drinks and throws things and that he was mentally and physically abusive. She said, quote, "I am afraid for my children and myself."
Because we were fighting, of course, you know, people are going to tell the police whatever to get their way.
They are?
We worked it out.
That's what he does.
To me.
4 days later, Bly asked for the charges to be dismissed. Wells pleaded guilty to possession of a handgun while under the influence and turned the weapon over to the sheriff's office. The domestic assault charges and unlawful possession of a handgun were dismissed.
She went to the district attorneys. She even talked to the judge and told him that she made a serious mistake, and you know, and that's the end of it. She didn't get hurt, and I never hurt nobody.
After a full week of searching and still no sign of his little girl, Wells cherishes the last time he saw her.
The night before, she asked me to hold her hand where she could twirl. She loved to do that.
Stop.
And that's the last time I really got to spend time with her.
As of now, no one has been named as a person of interest, and it's still unclear about what happened to the little girl. But her father and authorities say they aren't stopping until Summer comes home. In the Beach Creek community.
Welcome, Doug. I'm not going to call you Roberta, but...
Don't break my door, you fucking bitch. Right?
You're definitely a staple over here, dude. Like, your sound bites that I got from you. Here's another one. Well, Doug, No Thanks investigates if you guys like some true crime and you like some humor. and you're not easily offended, go subscribe. It's refreshing. We all have our different styles, and I appreciate everybody's. And I personally think that Doug is funny. So here's another sound bite for you guys.
So tell me more about her personality.
She would always come to me, Dad, hold my hand so I can twirl. And I'd hold my arm, and she'd just sit there and twirl till my arm just about give out.
Just about give.
Tell me about her personality. One of the personality traits of nobody I've ever heard was they like to twirl.
For real. Tell me about your daughter. Well, she'd make me twirl until my arm just about give out. Like, what is that?
Hold my hand so I can twirl, and I'd hold my arm, and she'd just sit there and twirl till my arm just about give out.
I'm glad to see that we have a lot of Doug fans here. No, thank you. Thank you. We have a lot of fun over here. Trisha says, I like twirling. Hey, Purple Rain. Well, Candace, yeah, we don't know. We're going to have to stand by and see, I guess, what happens with the next step here. I saw some videos of Jonathan Lee Riches today, and he's convinced that he's there's going to be some movement. I don't know. I mean, this is all just purely we are waiting in the wings, you know. But I wanted to let you guys know that I am working on the summer video from all of your lovely photos, videos, your kind words, your prayers, and everything else. I'm putting that in the video, and it's coming together nicely, but it's going to take some time. So just be patient. That final product will be coming, and all of your submissions will be included. So that I'm looking forward to continuing to work on. And then also, Scott E. Skulls, I don't know if he's still in chat. We're going to be doing something over on his channel very soon. More to come on that. And then also, just a quick update that I'm going to be doing some true crime updates every week, at least once a week, because we have a lot of pending cases. We have a lot of little changes that happen in a lot of the cases that we follow, but they don't really warrant their own live. So I'm going to do like a true crime news show, and that way we can get caught up on everything. And of course, if anything is breaking, I will go live. But for just the basic updates of changes and things that happen during the week, we're going to be doing a show, and I got to figure out what day and time would work best. So I'm partial to mornings, and there's always replays. So I got to give it some thought and see what I want to do with that. But absolutely, Doug, teamwork makes the best work. I agree. The dream work. Yes. I mean, it really, really does. Why fight with each other? Isn't there enough bad in this case without bringing all the people that actually care about what happens against each other? It's dumb. It's counterproductive. So I am all about everybody who cares. And I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm not going to be a horse. Are you guys making fun of my horse? I'll draw a horse on Scott Skulls Live. How about that? It'll take me 5 seconds. All right, you guys. I think that we have covered everything that I wanted to cover today. Yeah, we watched that. Yep. It looks like we're caught up. So as it stands right now, Don is in the clinker, where he will remain for at least the next 6 months. And now we sit and we wait to see what happens with the Blighs. The Grandis and the Candace Bly. Oh my God, that horse, Bernadette. You guys are great. Rose, I'm so happy to see your face. All the moderators, as well as Rose, who showed up today. Thank you. And I think tomorrow is Tuesday, right? It's only Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and I will be here, and maybe I will have the true crime update tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be live tomorrow morning. We will talk over coffee. Make sure you check out Voices Behind the Wall at 8 o'clock tonight. That's going to be a good one. Make sure you're subscribed to Scott E. Skulls. You're welcome, Carrie. They're all going to laugh at you. I'm going to get that damn soundbite for you, Carrie. Who else? Anybody? Yeah, Scott H. channel, subscribe. Loose Lips, if you're still doing your channel. Yeah, so you guys subscribe, support each other. No thanks investigates.
Don't break my door, you fucking bitch.
Subscribe to everybody and support, and be kind to one another. If you could hit the thumbs up on the way out the door, I would greatly appreciate it. I love you guys. Anna, take care of yourself. You guys have a great Monday evening, and hopefully I'll see you over in Shares chat. Take care. Angie, wait, hold up. Is there a Crumbly hearing tomorrow? The 8th? There is. Thank you, Angie B. Whoop, whoop, Angie B. Because I don't pay attention to the calendar. Thank you so much, you guys. I'll look up that Crumbly hearing, and I'll get an event up as soon as possible. And thanks again. I'll see you guys very, very soon.
Roberta.
I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. 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 You wanna be, you